Alright, you guys, I'm here to review I Know What You Did Last Summer. And by the way, to all my American viewers out here in America, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. Yes, I'm reviewing I Know What You Did Last Summer. Why? Because it's one of my favorite films to watch every 4th of July. I know a lot of people are going to be reviewing Independence Day and maybe the National Treasures, and I'll be reviewing the National Treasures sometime this year. It's in the book somewhere. But anyway, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Let's talk about this movie. The plot. If you don't know the plot of the movie, it's basically about these group of kids. And they're driving down the highway and they hit somebody. It's not really a spoiler. It's the beginning of the movie, by the way. And they dump his body in the water, and they make a pact to never speak of it again, never mention it again. And 1 year later, they start getting these notes saying, I know what you did last summer, and somebody's fucking with all of them, scaring them, taunting them. And that's basically the overall plot of the movie. They try to figure out who's doing it, why, and how do we stop them. Typical 90s slasher flick, and let me tell you, I love this movie. I do. I have so much fun with it. Let's talk about the cast. First off, we have Jennifer Love Huge Tits as Julie James. Yes, I called her Jennifer Love Huge Tits. Alright? Deal with it. She's playing Julie James, and her character, I love Julie James. She's a very, very likable character. And, yeah, there's that. We also have Freddie Prinze Jr. in here as Ray, who is Julie's kind of ex-boyfriend, boyfriend. They kind of got an on-again, off-again relationship type thing. And I like Freddie Prinze Jr. a lot. It's just his character, I don't know what it was, but something about the character I didn't like. It wasn't his performance or his acting. All that was fine. It's just something about the character that didn't really, connect with me. Then we have Sarah Michelle Gellar, who's playing Helen, who is Julie's best friend. And I like Sarah Michelle Gellar. I think she's hot. She's a great actress. She was awesome in all these 90s slasher movies and stuff like that. And, but it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I gotta say, to be honest with you, this is not when Sarah Michelle Gellar looked the hottest. To me, she looked the hottest when she was in Scream 2. That's when she looked the hottest to me. Anywho, her character though, she's the kind of person who is like obsessed with her hair, and she wants to be the beauty queen of the town. And we have her ex-boyfriend, Barry, who's played by Ryan Phillippe, and I like Ryan Phillippe as an actor. I do. And he is the asshole character. He is the douchebag of the group. And if you guys watch me, watch any of my videos, you know that I have a dark sense of humor, and that I like the asshole characters. Some of them don't work for me. I like asshole characters if they're done right. To me, this is an asshole character that I really enjoy. I like a lot. So that just shows you how fucked up I am. But anyway, yeah, I do like his character. We also have Johnny Galecki in here, who's Leonard from The Big Bang Theory, and, he was David on Roseanne, and he was Little Rusty Griswold in Christmas Vacation, and yeah, Johnny Galecki, he's in this movie. He's playing Max, who is an old friend of Julie, and he really likes her, but she's not into him. So they're kind of friends, but he's not really in the group. And like I said, I do have fun with this movie. I like it a lot. The mystery of the movie, because you really don't know who's doing it, and it's more like a realistic type slasher movie. Like, it's not, like supernatural ghosts or anything like that. It's very grounded in reality, this movie. And it's based off a book which I read when I was younger, but I only read it one time, so I don't remember too much about the book, honestly. But there is a good mystery to it. You really don't know who's doing it until the end of the movie, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to spoil who it is or anything like that or why they're doing it. But the last 15 minutes of this movie, to me, is the best part of the movie. The whole climax of the film is awesome. Let's talk about the kills. The kills, some of them are okay. I think the kills and the blood could have been a little bit better. That could have been just like a budget problem, though. They may not have had the budget to do elaborate kills. But yeah, there's one kill in particular that I really like towards the beginning of the film. Uh, there's a couple like really violent deaths, but then there's not really that much blood, so that's kind of a complaint for me. But all in all, guys, I really do enjoy this movie a lot. Um, and the movie is written by Kevin Williamson, who wrote Scream 1, 2, and 4. So, you know, this guy knows what he's doing with 90s slasher flicks. And I think it's very well written. It's typical, it's generic, sure, and a lot of people don't like this movie, and that's totally fine. But for me, I have fun with it. I do. It was a movie that I grew up on. I watched all the time growing up. I have a lot of fun with it. And so, yeah, well, like I said, guys, the overall storyline is generic. The characters are pretty fun to follow for the most part. The deaths aren't that brutal, and it's not really that gory, but for some reason it's still fun. I do like seeing the killer messing with them a lot. Like, the whole, like, first half of the movie, he's really just messing with them. He hardly doesn't kill anybody at all, really. Um, until, like, the second half of the movie. And I like when the killer's taunting him for a while first. Like, he's kind of playing with him like a sick toy. So, you know, I do like that. And all in all, guys, like I said before, I have fun with this movie. I really enjoy it. So all in all, I'm gonna give I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm gonna give it a solid B. I do. I like it a lot. Just a couple small problems for me, but again, they're not really that big of a deal because they probably were budget issues. They probably just didn't have the budget to do that. Anne Heche is in this movie for a while, and her character is very creepy, and she's playing the sister of the guy that they hit a year ago, and she's very creepy. She's very mysterious. You think that it's her for a while. Is it her? I don't know. You're gonna have to watch the movie to find that out. But yeah. Then you got what was her name? Bridget. Is it Bridget Wilson? She's Miss Vaughn from Billy Madison. You know, Billy's third grade teacher that he falls in love with. She's in this movie. It's Sarah Michelle Gellar's sister. She's a bitch. She's not a likable character. She's fine in the movie, but she's a bitch. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I can say about the movie. I mean, I could talk about spoilers and who did it and why and all of that, but I kind of just want to leave that, you know, to you guys. You know, I want you guys to see that for yourself. I don't want to spoil that one for you. It's not really too big of a shocker, and you might feel like the ending kind of might be a cop-out, but, you know, like I said, like, the climax of the movie, I think, is the best stuff in the movie. All in all, I've been saying that a lot in this review, all in all. Wow. It's very late, guys. I had to work today. I'm very tired, but I'm doing this review for you guys anyway, because I love you. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's getting a solid B. What do you guys think of it? Have you guys seen it? Comment down below and let me know your thoughts on I Know What You Did Last Summer. And, yeah. Well, see you later.